My fellow graduates, as we stand here together today, we stand on the cusp of a new and exciting adventure. We stand ready to start a new chapter in our lives and to jump into the unknown and face it head on. I remember the first time I walked onto campus here at Brigham Young University. I can remember the feelings of anxiety and nervousness at my newfound independence and at facing the unknown. But I also remember the feelings of hope and excitement that surrounded those opportunities and possibilities that I knew lay ahead of me. I'm sure that we have all experienced a combination of those feelings of anxiety, anticipation, excitement, and hope when facing the unknown. And I, like I'm sure most of you, feel those same feelings today as I close this chapter of my life and start a new one. Most of us have been working towards this day for over half of our lives, and it's finally here. I can remember just 6 years ago when I graduated high school thinking that I would never get through college, that the next few years were going to last forever. But the end has finally come, and it has flown by. I've graduated from this new stage of my life, and today we all start a new, unknown adventure together. As we all leave this arena, we each begin the next chapter of our lives, and we have the opportunity to redefine who we are and make our mark on the world. We have the opportunity to put all of this hard work to good use. At the entrance to this beautiful campus, there is a sign that reads, "Enter to learn, go forth to serve." We've completed this first stage of our mission. We have learned and experienced all that this university has to offer to us, and it is time to go out on our own and gain new experiences and new knowledge. It is time to go forth and serve our fellow men. We have the opportunity, no, we have the privilege to be representatives of this university in every endeavor for the rest of our lives, and it is our duty and responsibility to maintain and represent those principles taught to us here. As we leave this graduation ceremony and move into the world and on to new adventures, we will be paving the way for the rising generations. We are going to be setting an example. We're going to be setting the standard for those younger than us on what it means to make our mark on the world and what it means to be a graduate of BYU. It is our responsibility to take everything we have learned here to become innovators and to change the world. We are leaving the shelter of this campus and moving into a bigger and more diverse world. We're entering into the world at a time of great political and religious turmoil. There's a poem by Robert Frost titled "The Road Not Taken." In this poem, a man is faced with choosing between two different paths. One path is beautiful, grassy, well-traveled, and easy. The other is overgrown. It looks difficult, and it is clearly less traveled. When we enter into the world outside of this university and outside of education, we are going to be faced with that same choice. We will have to choose who we are and who we want to represent. We will have to choose between making the easy and acceptable decision to follow the crowd and the decision to forge our own path and go into the unknown with faith and strength. In the end, the character in this poem decides to choose the road less traveled. The last lines read, "I took the road less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." I have faith that when I am faced with a difficult choice like this in the future, I, in part because of the things I've been taught here, will be able to choose the right path. I will be able to know who I am and who I want to represent. I'll be able to forge my own path and make my mark on the world. I know that when I think back on the experiences and the people that I've met here, they have taught me so much, and I have been able to grow and blossom into a new and better person. I've seen that same growth and those same changes in countless individuals in my last 6 years at this school, and I hope all of you can recognize those changes as well. I have seen this opportunity for education as a life-changing experience, and I will never take that for granted. I implore you to do the same. We all have an opportunity and responsibility to be honorable and respected representatives of this school. We have a chance to go out into the world and show God and our fellow men what it means to be a graduate from Brigham Young University. It has been an honor and a pleasure to work alongside each and every one of you. And today, we all stand at the doorstep of opportunity with hope and anticipation of what comes next. Use this opportunity wisely. We have all entered to learn. Now it is time to go forth and serve.